Week 2, if I was running for public office, my platform, gun reform. Yeah, I don't care. 43 to 47,000 people die every year from gun violence. And all I hear is thoughts and prayers. And honestly, that's bullshit. And I'm sick of you pro-lifers acting like nothing to see here and you focus on tampons in boys' bathrooms. Gun storage, well regulated. 2 months ago, there was a story of a 13-year-old up in Seattle who made threats to shoot up his school because he was upset that people were making fun of him. They showed up at his house, and what do they find? Guns under his bed, behind dressers, sitting in the closet open and unlocked. Safe gun storage is well regulated. Y'all don't seem to care about that, but I do, because you're dumbasses. If you're going to do that and your guns are used in a crime, a shooting, if police show up and your guns aren't stored, you should be charged with a felony of 10 years minimum. Well regulated. With great power comes great responsibility. Isn't it worth, because you're pro-life, isn't it worth the cost of saving kids? I agree. Background checks. Every person should have to go through a background check. No ifs, ands, or buts. Right now, if you go to Texas and you're 18 and you show up, you can buy a gun. That is ridiculous. What if you're a felon? That's not well regulated. And when you do a background check, it should take about 10 days. That way, in case you're emotionally upset, you can have a chance to cool down. Oh no, it's an infringement. Inconvenience is not infringement. That's what Jon Stewart said, and he's right. You people complain about everything, about a goddamn piece of metal, but you don't give a damn about the kids that are dead from it. Stop calling yourself Christians and pro-life. Background checks. Training. Any 18-year-old that is still learning how to be emotionally mature should be required to go through training. 2 to 3 hours. Well regulated. I owned a Sig Sauer P320. I went through a background check, a waiting period here in California, and I chose to go to a range because I wanted to be a responsible gun owner, and it's safely stored. My rights weren't infringed upon. It's safe, and it's the right thing to do when we have so many people that die every year from gun violence. When are we going to start taking this seriously? When? It's the gun, stupid. It's called gun violence, not mental health violence. If you want to do mental health, then let's give people mental health. Let's do it. But you're not even doing that, you pro-lifers. You're not doing a damn thing. Those are 3 things. You want to talk about an assault weapons ban? I'm open to having that conversation. When that assault weapon ban was in, gun violence, not mental health violence, gun violence dropped dramatically. It's important. The vast majority of school shootings and gun violence is that. And let's take it a step further. 98% of gun violence are men. A large percentage, white men in this country. Why is that? Why is it that men are so angry that they need to shoot people with guns? A lot of them are lonely. So let's get them mental health. 2 things can be true. It could be gun violence is the problems and mental health. But the problem is we're not addressing either one right now. We're just putting our hands in the air and saying, it's not the guns. Oh, if I write a bad word on a piece of paper, is it the pencil? No, but I tell you what, if you take the pencil away, you can't write a bad word on the paper. Ooh, drinking and driving. Ooh, the car doesn't drive itself. You're right. But if you take the car away from the drunk driver, then they can't drive it, can they? See, because they're dumbasses. They don't actually want to change. You're not pro-life. I am. I want to save lives. Nobody's taken away your Second Amendment. But you cannot call yourself a person of faith, a pro-lifer, and not do a damn thing about gun violence. We have to change this country. And people on the Democratic side do a shitty job of pushing back because you're afraid of the issue. I'm not. Do not call yourself a Christian, a person of faith and pro-life that you follow Jesus. Because I tell you one thing, if Jesus was here, you know what he would do? He would do something about gun violence. It's disgusting and it is morally reprehensible that we do this. Have a good day.